If you have a subscription to Rhode Island Monthly, you've seen the extra mini magazine, Brand RI, that comes with this month's issue. Inside, you'll find some great gift ideas that are very recognizable. Step back in time and recall your favorite memories from the Ocean State.
Ornaments is really where it's at right now.
Chances are you'll find a few right here at My Little Town.
I used to set up my Christmas village every year and, you know, have favorite buildings represented in my village. Then I got the idea of having local buildings.
His leap of faith from hobby to business paid off.
I started off with the Narragansett Towers in 2004. That was the first porcelain piece. Now it's over 200 creations.
From Aunt Carrie's to Zamboni and everything else in between.
When you think of Rhode Island, you think of Dell's Lemonade, you think of the Blue Bug, you think of Hot Wieners, you think of cannolis and Zaplas and ricotta cheese. I mean, these are all here from Rhode Island.
Local schools, favorite foods, and even an Italian collection.
We have Aja, the Spaccone, moppina. Everybody knows what a moppina is. You know, you carry the dish towel over your shoulder when you're cooking.
He even added a personal touch to the infamous Blizzard of '78 ornament.
But that's my actual sled and my actual milk basket that I used. That's actually the decal of February 6, 1978.
Each piece is so realistic because of one material.
They're made of a poly resin. You can get more detail in the sculpting with a resin as you can with porcelain.
Items range anywhere from $5 to $5,000.
There's only one for $5,000, and that's the Roger Williams Park Casino.
But it's more than just a business.
The revenue part is one thing. Obviously, you need to, you know, make a living, but to hear the stories of people, that really is the joy.
Folks fill their baskets with nostalgia.
It's memories made real, memories made solid.
Duke also finds joy in his charity work.
My Little Town has sold enough White Castle product to raise $1,000, and I'm presenting a check to the Rhode Island Food Bank.
Donating to food banks and local foundations.
We're hoping that the sale of, or the production of the My Little Town Station Fire Memorial is going to raise about $50,000 for that foundation.
Whether it's an ornament or a town figure, you can bring a piece of the Ocean State home for the holidays.
To see the joy and the excitement it brings people when they're holding a little Dell's Lemonade cup or a stuffy, you know, it just motivates you to keep thinking of more, you know, icons and move forward.
My Little Town is located in Garden City, and the figures and ornaments are also available online. We'll post a link to their site on ours. It's WPRI.com. And joining me now to tell us more about what we can find in this month's issue of Rhode Island Monthly is editor Sarah Francis. Good morning.
Hi, Michaela.
Let's talk about this cover story. It's called About Face. It's actually talking about cosmetic treatments. Who's getting these done?
Well, actually, a lot of people. Maybe your neighbors, you know, there's people who are maybe just want to look a little better. These are cosmetic quick fixes. This is not the big stuff like facelifts and tummy tucks. This is stuff that you can get done basically on your lunch hour to look younger and refreshed, and people will say, "Oh, did you just come back from vacation?" So it's, you know, it's people who just want to look good. It may be somebody who is going out on the job market, is looking for a job, maybe somebody who's back on the dating scene, newly single, and just wants to kind of look fresher. And it's a trend that's continuing even in a down economy.
So what are some of the trends that you're seeing with this?
Well, Botox is still popular. It's the most popular treatment. Of course, that works on reducing crow's feet and fine lines around your eyes and your mouth. Juvederm, which is a filler, which you see the commercials for it on TV, that's more of the creases around you, those dreaded parentheses, you know. Then one of the fun ones is Latisse, which is eyelash thickener, and you've seen the commercials that Brooke Shields has done. And those are really, it's easy, you can do it yourself. You get a prescription from the doctor, but you can do it yourself at home. It's about $100, so it's not super expensive.
You said doing it yourself. Are there any other over-the-counter procedures or treatments that people can use?
Well, there are lots of them. If you go to the drugstore, there's lots and lots of over-the-counter things that you can buy. We tried them in an office, a little informal test we did. We tried a lip plumper, and we tried an dark eye concealer, like it rings under your eyes, and we did teeth whitening. And you'd have to check it out in the magazine and see how we made out.
Definitely something to look forward to. Now, another thing that's mentioned in this magazine is Block Island. And I know what a lot of people are thinking, summer destination,
Yeah.
but there's lots to do in the wintertime.
Well, you're right. Block Island is a gorgeous place to visit no matter what time of year you go. And we all tend to think of it as a great summer destination. You take your bike, you kind of do a day trip or a weekend getaway, but there are people there year-round, and it's an interesting small community. Everybody knows everybody. There are no secrets there. You know, they get into intense discussions about the proposed wind farm on the south side of the island. Some people love it. They think it's going to lower their utility bills, which are very, very high. Other people say, "Oh, it's ugly. We don't want it." So it's an interesting place year round.
And quickly, what's some of the things that people like to do there? What's one highlight for the residents there?
Well, in the wintertime, the highlight is Groundhog Day. And that's like their snapshot census day. And anybody who's on the island on Groundhog Day in February 2nd is considered to be a resident.
Okay, we'll have to plan our visit. Sarah, thanks so much for joining us as always. This month's issue of Rhode Island Monthly is on newsstands now. Be sure to check it out.